right, so here's the former UFC flyweight champion, the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno, first Mexican-born UFC champion, and remarkably made his pro debut all the way back in 2011 in Tijuana when he was 17 years of age.
I mean, a baby. The guy was a baby, and still today, proven to be one of the best fighters in the world. He has a tremendous skill set, great grappling, great wrestling, great boxing, unbelievable cardio, and that Mexican spirit, that fighting spirit that carries him through the tough times. I will stand out here on a limb and tell you, I did not expect this from Brandon Moreno.
Yeah.
But to see him overachieve has truly been something special. Let's see if he gets the job done tonight.
And of course, as many of you know, he is now training in the United States of America, and that, of course, has led to some big results of late. Huge spot for the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno, here tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that his brother.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven a lead as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a 5-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early game.
And honestly, John, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He's shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Moreno.
Oh.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Strike.
He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, you gotta like that as a two-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Brandon Moreno.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Under 30 seconds.
Let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left.
Makhachev's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is. Another strike gets through on the ground. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in the zone. Everything he threw. Look at that finish there. Right butt shot. Knee picked the back ankle by reaching all the way across.
All right, side control now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, great reversal to top position by Brandon Moreno.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Makhachev's in half guard now. Under 3 minutes now to go, round two. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Nice. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Getting them out here.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Moreno's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions. He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Round 3 next.
Stop.
He's beating on the ground. Can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your swings, look for your reverses. Good guard.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. I think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. It was greenback, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point, it was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Look to get your guard back now.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Brandon Moreno.
Push him off! Push him off!
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Position.
He's got to start throwing down.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Side control now. Makhachev's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Oh, right in the mouth. That was a slick transition.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Come on. I need you to wake up, and I need you to get out there. You're losing this fight, but I know you can beat him. Get out there, be aggressive. I want you to put him.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good at round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Makhachev gets hit with that overhand flush to the head.
He's got some hands, man.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Uppercut lands.
Jab is on point right now. Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful. He passes to half guard.
Makhachev's got the full mount. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. This is a terrible position.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. 20 seconds left. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and we'll look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes on, you will see it start to pay itself out.
The single.
He passed the half guard.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Moreno's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
And there you go again, half guard.
Side control now. Moreno's going for the sub here.
Oh man, he's getting deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this fifth and final round. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Oh, right into mount.
Nice positional control here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Nicely done. Side control.
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Now he's going full mount.
1 minute to go in the fight. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Moreno's in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed